Silver and gold eagles. Hot item right now. I'm going to explain what's going on at the shop. I'm also going to show you what I got today. Yes, it was off of eBay. But I think I got a good deal after it's all said and done. Stay tuned for that. I'll be showing that paperwork. Help me out with the thumbs up. We're about 1 subscriber away from 8,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you all enough. If you're not yet subscribed, come join us. Come join Stop the Melt team. This is your team right here for Stop the Melt. There's no I in team. I can't do this myself, my friends. Need your help. If you're not yet subscribed, blasts everywhere, all over the internet, Facebook, X, wherever, TikTok, blasts all over social media. We got to stop the melt. Help me out to share this with one other person. If we all can do that, how fast can this channel grow? Post it on your X account. Post it on your TikTok account, wherever. Put it on Facebook. Let's get this community growing faster and faster. Help me out with the like. That helps too. Let's get into it. Silver, gold, eagles, hot item. What's going on? The premiums are starting to go up. If you were interested in silver eagles, gold eagles, all sizes of gold, grab them, my friends. Prices are not going down. Gold, right now, as I'm speaking, as recording this video, in the futures market, we're $3,810 and change. It did get up to, in the futures market, $3,824.60. I do believe that is the math in my head that we hit already. Over $3,800 for an ounce of gold right now. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you whatsoever. We sold already. It is a little afternoon on the East Coast. About 12:07, I'm recording this video. I came home for lunch. We've only sold 19 tubes of silver eagles. We don't have any gold 1 ounce eagles. We got 20 more on the way. 3 of them have already been pre-ordered, locked in. We probably should have ordered 2 tubes. We're probably going to order another 2 before the end of the day of gold. We might even order another monster box or 2 of silver eagles if this keeps up. I can't come on here and make this stuff up, my friends. This is what's going on. If you want silver eagles, gold eagles, anything that your heart wants right now, you got the means to do it. I urge people not to panic, but go ahead and get it. You think prices coming down? I don't think so. I don't think so. We got 5 ounce bars going out the door. 10 ounce silver bars going out the door. We got everything going out the door. But today, it seems like silver eagles, for the most part, are the hottest item on the block right now. Yes, with some 90% silver mixed in. That is your update from the coin shop, my friends. I'm blown away of new people coming in. Trying to warn people, don't get too much at one time. And it's very hard to do this in 10, 15, 20 minutes with somebody. And I hope people take heed to this warning right now. Don't overspend more than you can afford to do so. That's my message, my friends. I don't want anybody to get into a situation where they got too much. 2 months down the road, a month down the road, you gotta turn around and sell it. You don't want to get caught in that position. Please take that warning. Please understand. I understand some people say, well, if I don't get it all now, price is going to go up. Yeah, it could. It's more likely it's going to go up, right? That's the trend right now. More than likely, yes, you're going to pay more later. But we get a little bit of a dip. And I don't think we're going to see major dips here. I've been trying to warn about this. Even a 20 cent, 30 cent dip in silver is going to save you a little bit in the long run. Especially if you have a coin shop close to you. You know, catch the dips. Hang out at the coin shop if you're allowed to. Watch it on your phone. Get the dips while you can. We got people sometimes hang out. That's what they do. They sit down with the older guys and they play cribbage, rummy, whatever board game they want to play. And they sit there and they have the market up on their phones. And they're watching the market as they're playing the game. They see a little bit of a dip. They buy another ounce. Hey, you know, some coin shops allow you to do this stuff. Some coin shops don't. Some pawn shops allow this. Some pawn shops don't. Sit in the parking lot. You're not doing nothing wrong. You know, catch it when you can, my friends. Catch this market as you can. And moving forward, I can't tell you where prices are going to go. For 100% certainly, I cannot tell you. Nobody can. But what I'm seeing out there in the market, it's a little bit of panic. It's a little bit of panic what's going on out there. Grab your eagles if you want your silver eagles. Don't have to be graded like this one here. It can be just raw coins, random years. Check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for random year tubes of silver eagles, my friends. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. Check them out for everything, my friends. Check channel sponsor out for your 5-ounce silver bars. I did not look if they had any more Morgan apiece dolls left in stock. Last night I checked, they were out again. Both of them. You're going to have to keep checking back with channel sponsor Pinbacks a few times a day if you're still after your Morgan and Peace dolls. They're going to come in, they're going to go out. They're going to come in, they're going to go out. They're trying to process them as fast as they can. Keep that in mind. They're trying to do the best they can, trying to process as much as they can to get them back online again. You're going to have to keep checking back with them. So thank you again, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. What did I get today? Well, I told you folks I applied for a credit card. I got a invitation in the mail to apply for a Capital One credit card. The deal was, you spend $500 in the first 3 months, you get a bonus cash back of $250. Not bad, right? You also get 1.5% back on top of that. Not bad. You also get 15 months of free financing. So you're going to pay at least whatever the minimum payment's going to be. And I did the calculations, it's like $18, but I know they're going to want more than the minimum payment. Let's say it's $30, right? Okay. You take the points off. You take the cash back. This is what I got. I'm going to show you right now. First one. I got a Jersey Mint. One of these bars, but instead of the 5-ounce version, I got the 10-ounce version. Same style bar, it's just a 10-ounce. I got that for $477.71. Free shipping. All right? And people are going to say, you spent $3 over spot. Well, yeah, I did. Okay, this is where silver's at, my friends. That was $477.71. Then I also got from another seller online, Golden State Mint copper rounds, 2 tubes of 20, and they also had $10 off when you bought 2 tubes. So it says 66, but I'm going to show you on the back side of it here. So I paid $5.43. As you can see that, they take $10 off. I had a little bit of tax on the copper. It comes out to $537.63. So I take the $537.63 minus the $250 in bonus cash back. $8.06 roughly on the 1.5% back. I will end up paying $279.57 for a 10-ounce silver bar and 41-ounce copper rounds. And I figured $30 a month. It's about 9.5 months that would take me to pay it off. So I'll probably do it in 9 months. I got 15 months, but you're going to pay a minimum payment of something. That's not a bad deal, my friends. When you look at it this way, I know some people don't like credit cards. Fine. But take advantage of yours. I take advantage of these offers when they come around. Don't put nothing else on the credit card after that. You pay no interest. So again, I got a 10-ounce silver bar and 40 copper rounds. I will end up paying $279.57. I'm not paying $477 for the 10-ounce silver bar. I'm using the bank's money that they're giving me as a bonus cash. Why wouldn't people want to take advantage of that? It's not financial advice here. I'm just thinking outside the box. All right, so when the bill comes in, I'll call them up, say, take the points off. Here's $30 for this month. Set me up on automatic payments of $30 or so, and it's paid off. Never use a credit card again. Take advantage of it. That's what I do. I don't get those offers all the time. My credit's starting to build back up. My credit's starting to get back up there. You know, I was a bad boy. I'll tell you that. But I didn't always pay my bills on time. I learned my lesson. Pay your bills on time. Your credit will be fine then. It's starting to build back up. So yeah, I'm going to take advantage of it. And I tell you why I got the 10-ounce Jersey Mint bars. I love the design on the bars. I don't know why. I'm not from Jersey. Okay, I'm not. But I just like that design on that bar. And I didn't have a 10-ounce. I kept buying the 5 ounces. I should have bought a 10-ounce just before. I didn't have a 10-ounce. And I was able to get one finally. I was not going to pay $477 for a 10-ounce silver bar. Not when I got those ABC bars, 2 of them, back on February of 2024. Or 2024. And I paid $250 for both. $568 for both. Because your mind plays with you. I get that. Our mind plays with it. Well, back then, it was this price. Back then, is this price. Where are we going to sit now? Where are we going to sit now in 6 months? And we say, back in September of 2025, it was this price. 6 months, it could be $65 an ounce. 6 months after that, it could be $95 an ounce. And we're still going to be playing that mind game in our heads. Well, back then it was this price. Back then, should have bought more. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but the question becomes, as I've said before, were you able to afford more back then? That's the question that it becomes. For me, the answer is no. You know, I'm looking at the prices. Trust me, I'm looking at $477 for a 10-ounce silver bar. And it's like mind-boggling, right? It's mind-boggling that that's what silver is right now. I mean, it's mind-boggling that is $8 in silver value for a silver quarter. How about almost $16 for a silver half? For $0.50. That back in the day, it was 50 cents. That 50 cents went a long way back then. $16 don't go a heck of a long way. But it goes about the same way, if not a little bit better, back when it was in the 50s or the 40s. For the same items. You got to calculate that. You got to count inflation into all this. This is what I'm trying to teach people. A silver quarter. Let me repeat that price. $8. Over $8 per quarter in silver value. It's probably over $16 for a silver half. 90% silver. Are we awake yet? I understand you folks are awake. I'm trying to get this video out to more and more people. to wake more and more people up. Because we could be seeing a year from now. We could be. Silver's at what, 45? We could be next September. Let's just look out. Open the box up. Open your box up. We could be seeing at $90 silver, $100 silver, and be talking a silver quarter has a silver value of $16 for a silver quarter. $32 for a silver half. Just double it. Just double it what it is now. 45. Double it. That gets you to 90. $16 for a quarter. $32 for a half dollar then. Do we believe we're going to see $90 by next September? That's possible. That's not out of the question. Okay, not saying it's going to get there. But it's not out of the question with everything going on. With them other countries getting away from the U.S. dollar. With the federal government putting copper and silver on the crucial metals list. What is really going on? World War III coming down the pipeline. I know people say I'm doom and gloom, right? Well, fine, call me doom and gloom. But I'm trying to get the warning out. I've warned people about this September, back in May. I warned people about the rate cut, not going to happen in September. We got 2 more potential rate cuts coming up. I believe the first one's October 28th. Then the next week, got a pause in November. Unless they do emergency rate cut in November, which it's possible but unlikely going to happen, your next possible rate cut will be December 10th. Right before Christmas. Right before the holidays. What do you think if we get 2 more rate cuts, even at a quarter of a point? What do you think that's going to do with silver and gold? That's going to shoot up even more. That's going to shoot up even more. We've seen the action already, my friends. I even warned if we were seeing a rate cut this last time. You might see a couple days of silver and gold dipping a little bit. And exactly that's what happened. Exactly that's what happened. And you're probably going to see that the next rate cut. After the rate cut, you can see silver and gold fall down a little bit. More than likely, come that Friday, it will start spiking up again. Exactly what happened this past last time. And remember back in March, this past March, when there was supposed to be a silver squeeze on the 31st of March. For the ones that have been around since March, since those videos came out that I've done, I warned, silver squeeze don't work. I warned, don't get involved with it. I warned, you're probably going to see a dip the next day. And what did we see the next day? Silver and gold falling off on April 1st of 2025. Exactly what happened. Don't get caught up in these silver squeezes. They don't work. Remember, it's paper. It's not physical. We really should have a different market for physical silver, not attached to the paper price. My opinion. Don't let them fool you with paper price. Don't look, when you're looking at silver and gold price online, that's paper, my friends. That's not physical. We know physical is actually going for more than paper price. When you're purchasing it. As more and more people start coming into this market, premiums will start going up. They're always starting to go up on Eagles. Along with higher silver and gold prices. So your paper price is going up. Your premiums are going up on top of it. Don't wait if you got the means. I don't care if you just got the means to go buy 1 silver quarter, 1 silver dime, 1 war nickel. If that's all you can afford, you get into a pinch. Your normal budget is, for an example, your normal budget is $100 a week. Okay, $100 a week. You get into a pinch, buy what you can the next week. If you don't have that $100 and you can only do $25, or put $20 away, throw it over to the next week then. That's all. Don't have to have a budget every single week you get paid. Things happen. What I try to tell people is, try to put something away every single month, or every time you get paid, towards silver or gold. Whatever you can afford to do so. Not what I can afford, not what your friend can afford, not what another person at the coin shop can afford, not what another YouTuber can afford. What you can afford. Don't try to keep up with anybody. You got to worry about yourself and the people that live in your house. That's who you got to worry about. And make it a monthly bill. You know, if you have expensive cable bill, how many movies can you watch? You got HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, the whole 9 yards. Think about that. You got any apps on your cell phone that you don't use but you're actually paying for? Do you have stuff on Amazon that you're actually not using but you're paying for another service that you really don't need, like movies? You paying for those services? Take that additional money, put it towards silver and gold. I just ask people, look at your bills again. Make sure you're not paying for something that you're not using. If you're using it, that's fine. But if you're not using an app, or you're not watching the movies on the TV that you're paying through your cable bill for, you're paying for Netflix you never even use hardly. Rethink that. Rethink that. And it will save you some money towards silver and gold. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me in my email. It's always in every single description of every single video. Help me out with a like, please. If you're not yet subscribed, let's come subscribe. It's free to do so. Never a membership on this channel. All my content will always remain free to watch by all. No memberships on this channel ever. That's my promise to you all. I've kept that promise. I've never had a membership. I don't sell teddy bears, coffee mugs, hats, t-shirts, and I'll tell you why. The quality of that stuff. I know people want Stop the Melt t-shirts, hoodies. Look, I'm trying to find a company that's going to have high quality. You're going to be happy with it, and it's not going to shrink up in a dryer. It's not going to fade away after 1 or 2 washes. But then my mindset is, are people willing to pay $50, $60 for a decent shirt? I don't know. You know, that's a lot for a lot of people. For a shirt, or for a t-shirt, or for a polo shirt, that's a lot. You know, and I even thought about making some up. Then I gotta make making some up and shipping them out to you all. That's too much work. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't like selling people things that I don't mind making a few bucks off of something. But if I'm going to do that, all right, if I'm going to do that, I want high quality products to come out to you folks. Not some cheap t-shirt that you pay $24.99. You get it home, it don't fit. The coating on the shirt fades off after a couple washes. And what's the point? You're not going to be happy with it. What's the point? That's what I'm trying to find. A company that's going to do high quality, but then you got to pay up. Then you got to think how many people are actually going to buy it. You know, I wouldn't pay no $60 for a t-shirt or a polo shirt. Nothing like that myself. I put myself in other people's shoes. That's how I try to run this channel. I bought some of this other YouTube stuff. The quality's not great. That's just my personal opinion. Okay? That's my personal opinion. Not trying to rag anybody that does selling this merchandise. You want it, get it. But for me, I can't sell that. To me, it's garbage. I can't sell you garbage. And that's just my point of view. I hope people understand what I'm trying to do. So, thank you again for your time in watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you later this evening.